Hello, welcome back to the Beastlands. I'm Castle, and this is my stupid face. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us once again as we journey deeper into the forgotten lands known as Melloland. We're going to do a quick recap, but I'd like you to know that we're currently holding a contest. It is an art contest. Any kind of fantasy art is welcome. We don't currently have that many applicants, meaning it's going to be really easy for you to win. So drop us an email with your application to Call of the Beastlands at google.com. Without further ado, here's our show.
Yeah, if we came up on a burning fire, I would definitely light everything around me.
I feel you.
Okay.
Yeah, we have fire season here.
Yeah, that's a thing. Anywho,
I used to be a firefighter, so
yeah.
fire chief.
Sure.
But anyway, okay.
Where were we?
I'm not going to
Taking
go.
a rest.
Oh, yes. You're taking your rest. You're talking about this weird duo, and Lesk, you were eventually granted your spells after a time. What would you like to do?
I would go over to him and I say, I have no idea if this will really work, but this is all I can do to try and aid you with your wish for the other side. And so I cast Remove Curse on him.
On who? On who?
The spirit, the guy who can't die.
It doesn't seem to take hold. He's like, dang, that was anticlimactic.
Some curses are like that. They tend to stick around until either you do something or... it could really be a lot of things.
In this case, get my revenge. That's not going to happen.
What does your revenge entail?
Oh, I got to kill this troll.
Oh. I thought he just kind of came around afterwards.
No. He came by and killed my entire family. And me. Right? So I come back as this badass undead creature and hunt him down to get my revenge, and he's immortal when I get here. Did I not make that clear?
I thought you wanted to die with the immortality, and the troll just kind of came along. Well,
Well, the troll is somehow cursed to live forever. So
I guess I attempt to remove curse on the troll.
okay. You cast it a second time, and your magic starts to take hold, but you get the sense that it is not powerful enough. And the curse rejects your holy energy.
Wait, just because he has to live forever doesn't mean he doesn't experience death.
Oh, that's kind of what immortality is. It's the absence of death.
The spirit's like, yeah, it's true. I've tried.
I mean, he can functionally die for a period.
Gizzard, it's a troll.
He's like, hi.
Yeah, but
forget about it.
if I explode his brain, he'll be functionally dead.
And then he'll come back. I don't
Yeah,
think
but
you're
the
really...
fact is he'll be functionally dead.
Why don't you go ahead and try it?
Could I shoot the mote from Fireball up the troll's nostril?
Sure. I would step back.
Well, of course. Might even set up a wall of force for it, just in case.
Okay. Up his nostril, you say? What a weird thing to be able to do. And the troll's not exactly willing, so... Whatever. You want to shoot a fireball at him? Is that your plan?
Up his nostril, yeah.
Okay. Called... whatever. So it explodes, right? And the fire envelops everything and deals a little bit of damage to the tree, although none of the roots around the troll seem to be harmed. And the troll himself doesn't seem to be harmed.
Wait, can he not be hurt?
I mean, I've used my Revenant sword on him a few times, and that seems to cut him. But I've never seen him lose consciousness or take anywhere near fatal damage.
What about if we set this particular tree on fire?
I mean, you can try. It seems to be affected supernaturally.
The tree?
You can the spot. Yeah, you can see the spots where the fireball went off. It did burn some of the tree, but like the roots seem to be completely untouched.
I don't know if this will do any good, but I want to climb the tree and see if I can find anything peculiar about it.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
There you go, nat 20.
Oh, look at you!
Very nice.
So while they're puzzling over that, and Lesk is trying out a few different spells, and they even set off a fireball, you go roaming over the tree to see if you can find anything strange about it. And sure enough, you find some different symbols here and there that seem to be grown into the tree itself, not etched in or cut in, but grown there. And yeah.
Can anybody read this?
I'd come over there and check what languages it's in.
Well, what languages do you speak?
I thought I had another language. Did I not choose one? Well, I can only speak Common, apparently.
Yes. It does seem to be...
Common.
What?
I have Common, Draconic, Gnomish. I could also, if I don't understand them right away, I could ritual cast Comprehend Languages, and that allows me to understand any written language that I see.
Alright, well, Ascites can't read it, and neither can Lesk. So...
Anybody want to look at these symbols and take a shot?
Yeah, I'll take a look, and do I recognize the language immediately or no?
I got
No.
something with Dirk. I have Beast Common, Insect Common, and Mantis.
Nope.
I have Common, Goblin, Draconic, and Abyssal.
Nope. So, we're going to resort to using magic to read it?
I guess so. I'm going to take a few minutes and ritual cast Comprehend.
Okay. So, you do that as everyone else is like, yeah, that's definitely some kind of symbol that stands for something. You cast your spell, and it rearranges itself in your view to represent a language that you know. and it says it's like a story, right, of this tree. A sapling of Yggdrasil gifted to Malor, a bow of peace and prosperity in the new world. May its roots grow forever in the lands of your people.
Well, that was really helpful. I say we said
That kind of sounds important.
Note that this tree doesn't have a top. It is cut off about 30 feet up.
I'm going to try and cut one of the roots.
With what?
Just my dagger that I have.
It doesn't want to cut. Is that Calvin sleeping?
No?
It must be you.
He's muted.
Yeah.
Oh.
If he's asleep, we'd never know until we wanted him to talk. That's how he gets away with it at the end of the day. Isn't that right, you? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Staring intently.
I think our game is almost done, but yeah, it's it doesn't seem to want to cut from that dagger.
Is that language Fey?
No.
Well, this is definitely a predicament.
Well, how did the troll get impaled by it?
Can I walk up to one of the parts going into the troll? Is it roots or branches? I don't... Whatever. The parts going into the troll and try hitting it with the balance.
The roots.
thing.
Oh, balance? Yes. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
14.
14. It bounces off. Quite impressive material, this wood, you know?
Can I try and make like a walking stick with fabricate using the roots as the source material?
Would you like to try?
Yeah, I'll give that a try.
What's your saving throw? DC.
16.
Your spell starts taking a hold of the root, and it bends a little bit, and it starts straightening out, and then it violently whips back into position.
Must be a day.
Yeah.
Would anyone like a hint?
Sure.
You know what? I'll give it to Ascites. Ascites, would you please join me in the side channel?
Okay.
I have no idea what this thing is.
It's impervious to damage. It seems.
That was made fairly clear.
Yggdrasil and Bow of Peace. Does that ring any bells for you?
Sorry, mistletoe. Anyway.
Hey guys. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you remember back before we picked up Gizzard? Well, a long time before we picked up Gizzard. When Dirtle was still alive, and we had to go get the honey pot for the Bear King.
That's when you came in. That was like right after your introduction. You were introduced on that mission,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And remember we had thought about going and rescuing Balder and the giantess who was really mad at him and everything.
Wait a minute. Do we still have that mistletoe spear?
Yes. It is in a bag of holding,
Stab it.
just kind of sitting there.
Stab it with the mistletoe spear. The troll, not the tree. The troll.
Oh, that could
just
work.
See what happens.
Who does it?
I suppose I will take the mistletoe spear and kind of as stealthily as I can just say, well, you kind of did murder his whole family and stab the troll from the back.
He's like, hey, what you doing with that stick? And then you stab it into him. And what part of him do you stab exactly?
Was there a specific spot he was shot with the, or no, not shot, stabbed in the myth?
Not that I remember.
I don't think so either. I don't think this is an Achilles heel type thing. I think it was just mistletoe. So, I guess I would try and go for where his heart would be.
Okay, so like center of mass, basically.
Center mass.
Cool. So you give me an attack roll real quick.
Just like strength.
Yes, I do believe that spears are strength based.
All right.
Cool. So yeah, you take aim and you shove it into his chest, and he kind of laughs at you for a second, and then he says, "Wait, what? Wait, I feel funny," and then he starts being like, "Whoa!" As black rot starts to spread out from the mistletoe spear, and he starts waving his one mobile arm, trying to swat at it as panic sets in, and soon enough he just rots away. The spirit standing next to you is standing there stunned. He says, "No way? After a century? No way," as he fades away.
Hey, if you meet somebody called Dave, say hi to him.
That was a different character.
I know. I'm just hoping he's moved on to the afterlife by now.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Oh no, not Dave.
It's raining now.
Well, that was an interesting little setup.
We finally used the spear for something.
Yeah, crazy.
We'll have to try that
Can
with
we
other
use the spear on the roots?
Ah, I don't know about that one. That one makes me feel uneasy.
It would get the problem.
Ha!
Ha!
Ah,
How much
I
mental
mean,
damage?
they seem like a very decent resource.
Wait, can we try to make a
Perhaps the-
sphere out of that tree or its roots or something?
Perhaps the spear came from the tree.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's make some more.
Well, the spear is rumored to be made of mistletoe. That's why it's the mistletoe spear.
But the
It's-
top of the tree is gone.
Yeah.
Mistletoe's always at the top.
Would you like to keep trying to cut a piece off of this tree? He's tried it twice. You tried to hit it once. Would you like to try again?
Rolled like a 3 with plus 11, so yeah, I would like to try again. 22.
Yeah, so you hack into one of the roots and cut through it. And this like green ichor leaks out, and there's a sudden emotional disturbance, like a pulse of unseen energy goes through the air, and the sky darkens a little bit, and thunder crashes, and down from the heavens descends on an 8-legged horse some kind of angel, wielding a great spear.
Oh, Jesus.
Did somebody
Rides in a circle.
LSD before we started
Time.
playing?
Right, I told
Before
you
it-
all you shouldn't have done this.
Before it stops, and it says in a very loud and booming voice that can be heard over at least 600 feet, "Who dares disturb the gift of Yggdrasil?"
Gizzard,
We
what
didn't
did you put in my
know.
tea?
I
Didn't know.
kneel down. I kneel down, and I'm assuming this is a Valkyrie. Was it?
It's male.
It's male. Oh, okay. Well then.
On that
I'm just
8-legged
going to-
horse with a spear.
Mhm.
How many eyes does he have?
He has 2 white, empty-looking eyes and very blue skin.
Kind of seems celestial. Anyway, I will profusely apologize. My companions didn't know. They were foolish.
I
tried
imagine
to-
Todier and you are saying pretty much the same thing, but overlapping to where you almost can't tell what either one of you are saying. It's like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. Please forgive my friends, you didn't mean to." Why don't you guys go ahead and give me a begging check? Just the 2 of you in specific. Give me a persuasion check.
Can I use guidance for this? Can I assist our begging?
No. No, you cannot.
We'll give guidance for food.
A 19 and a 15.
Yeah, okay. So he listens to your cries for mercy for a few minutes as his horse stamps impatiently. Wings spread out from his back, and he says, "Silence! I have heard enough. You mortals know not with the forces you mess. Do not disturb this holy place any more. Leave and never return, or I will curse thee forever." That is all. And his horse stomps, which is impressive because it's in the air, right? But when it hits what would be the ground, thunder strikes, and then it rides off into the heavens, and the sky opens up, and it disappears.
Wait, if he's gonna curse us to be immortal, can we keep messing with that tree?
I mean, the other part of the curse was it was forever imprisoned by the tree. But
Although I
sure,
can cut it.
not if you can't move.
Good point. I'll give you that. I mean, I'm just saying. Just,
Yeah, no, is it worth it? Do you want to maybe summon up another devil for some power? You know,
No.
I hear they're really good at granting power to people.
I don't know. I might take another
I
card.
am. I'm.
Hey, you get
You
that
know
lovely
what?
Elder Splash.
I would love to draw another card from the deck of many things. You know,
I'm
I bought
sure
a
you would.
physical. I bought a physical version of that, and I've been dumber or something. I bought it a while ago, when I was still doing like in-person sessions, and then COVID hit like 2 months after I bought it. And I was like, well, shit.
Oh, for sure. I didn't know you had that. Anyway,
Yeah, we
yeah, maybe the next time you run into Grinner, you could ask him, like, hey, man, can you hit me up with one of those cards? Scratch your neck a little bit? I need another one of those cards, man.
That's all
So you
happened
get
to
a
me.
castle out of it, man. Look it
Yeah,
up.
it was kind of cool.
Anyway, so, you know, that happened. There was a very tense celestial moment. You've just been threatened by a agent of some god or another, and you successfully
We've dealt with
released.
both sides today in the past couple of days.
You have. It's true. Devils and angels. Weird. You know what's crazy? I almost never have any angels in any of my campaigns. This is probably the first one I've ever put in of my own accord. But, you know, that's what you get for fucking with holy sites.
I guess we're just great at
Wait.
drawing attention to ourselves.
Where's the piece that I
You
cut off, Castle?
buffoons.
I still cut that piece. Did it cut all the way through? Do I have a piece of that tree now?
We're leaving that here.
There's a piece that has been severed.
We are leaving that here.
Could I take the
I'll
sap?
listen to
Non-
this.
I mean, I'm not looking at you to discourage you. I'm looking at you to make sure that you are sure.
No, because Lesk said leave it there, so now I'm listening to
This is
Lesk.
non-negotiable.
He's the holy
Yeah.
guy. Like, I'm a monk, but he knows those people. I'm spiritual. He's religious.
Bury
There's
it
a
next
difference.
to the. Bury it right next to the tree. Leave it here.
What about that sap, though?
Shut up, mister. I made a deal with a devil I've met for the
I
first
imagine that Lesk is
time.
actually physically pushing the party right now with his actually impressive strength. It's like, we need to go now. You blasphemers, get the fuck out of here.
I am fuming.
Yeah.
Hey, could we at least have a moment?
Nope.
We just witnessed
No.
definitive proof of divinity.
What do you mean definitive proof of divinity? I am your definitive proof of divinity. Have everything I've done up until now for all of you. Every
Am I
single
a
one of you. Been a joke?
I mean, it's still a kind of magic.
I will strike you with lightning right now.
Or strike this disbeliever with lightning. Kapow!
I mean, it could just be that you are that powerful.
That's great. I could just see the animated series just snowballing off of shit like this, though. Yeah, that's our game for the night, though. When we pick up, we will be continuing the travel to the east towards the borderlands between what was Ursinia and the Hivelands in search of the most recent Tosculi queen in a desperate sue for peace, or at least mutual understanding. Thank you all for coming, and I hope that next week you'll all answer the call of the Beastlands. Good night.
Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week.